Hey y'all, my name is Alexis Shepherd. I teach fourth grade in South Carolina, and I am the AfroEducator. Before I continue with this video, please don't forget to subscribe down below to get notifications and updates when I post new videos. If you follow me on Instagram or Twitter, which I will also link in the description box, then you already kind of know about the AfroEducator and just that I've been sharing more of my classroom experiences through that platform, and I've also been just like interacting and trying to grow my network. So I wanted to come on here today to just launch my channel, which I'm super excited about, and to tell y'all a little bit about why I became a teacher and also expand on kind of who the AfroEducator is and what I'm going to be doing with this channel. So stick around. So as far as how I became a teacher, I actually come from a family of teachers. My grandma was a teacher on my dad's side, and her husband was a teacher, and both of my parents are educators. They actually teach at the college level. So education is in my family, but I was not one of those people that grew up thinking I was gonna become a teacher. If anything, I ran far, far away from that. So high school comes and I'm thinking I want to do PR or interior design or anything that's not related to teaching. So senior year, I took this course called Teacher Cadets, which here in South Carolina is really a teacher recruitment program, but it's presented as a leadership opportunity, and a certain percentage of high school students, like if you're at the top 5 or 10% or something like that, you get an invitation to join the program. So I decided to join the program as really just a good leadership opportunity and as a schedule filler. So I get into the course, and it's a little bit of everything education related. So it's like child psychology and instructional methods and just all these different little dribs and drabs of things that relate to being an elementary teacher. So basically what happened was they got me into the course and I found myself loving it. And the cherry on top of the cake was probably the fact that every single time I did a lesson, it just seemed to come really easily to me, and I would always get a lot of compliments. And then when I had classroom experiences and I got to interact with the kids, it just seemed like a very natural thing. And so I kind of got into this mindset where I felt like, oh, this is something I'm really good at. It's also something I didn't know I was really good at. So this is probably what I'm meant to do. So that's just kind of in a nutshell how I got into it. I mean, honestly, I give all credit to Teacher Cadets because before that, I had never even thought about it. And I think that even my dad at one point when I was a junior or senior asked me, well, what about teaching? I think you might be a really good teacher. That was a no. So, yeah, so I went through college. College was more of the same, just reaffirmed the fact that I felt like it was something I wanted to do. Same kind of experiences every time I went into a classroom or had to do a lesson or had to do anything related to teaching. It just came naturally. It was easy just as far as the building the relationships with the kids and delivering the instruction. So towards the end of college, I knew where I hoped to work, like the district I hoped to work in, which is one of the larger districts near here. It's in Greenville County. And my goal was to get a job, a teaching job, straight out of college. I was really hoping to walk across the stage with a job. I'm just ambitious like that. And it didn't happen right when I graduated. Like, I didn't graduate knowing exactly where I was going to work. It was probably about 3 weeks later. I got my first job, and so I started teaching officially in August of 2012. And I spent 4 years at that school in Greenville County. I taught second grade 3 of those years and fourth grade 1 of those years. And then in the district that I'm in now, which is a lot smaller district, about 45 minutes from Greenville County, I've been there for 3 years, and I've taught second grade 1 year at my current district, and then this is my second year teaching fourth grade in this current district. So I have moved classrooms a couple of times in each district, and obviously grade levels a couple of times in each district. So I've like had a lot of experiences. And then, okay, y'all, I'm like sweaty. I have these lights that are in front of me, and it's like I'm sweating so bad. Anyway, so after 7 total years of teaching 4 different classrooms, 2 different grade levels, and just 2 wildly different demographics and just like school cultures and everything, I really felt like I wanted to, of all, expand my network and just connect with more educators outside of just the people that I've met in the 2 districts I've worked in. But I also wanted to start sharing my experiences and offering, I don't know, advice, tips, and just really having conversations based on the different experiences that I've had. And that is how the AfroEducator was born. And y'all, it was literally like this was nothing that I had like in my mind. I just over the summer knew that I wanted to start growing myself, and I sat down to create a Twitter account, or a new Twitter account, I should say, about a month and a half ago, and just all these ideas started coming, and the AfroEducator was literally like on a whim. And when I went to make that my Twitter username and my Instagram name and the name for this YouTube channel, I was pretty sure that it was going to be taken. And the fact that it wasn't taken on any of those platforms, I was like, okay, this is probably a sign. So I just went ahead and decided that I was going to use the name as a way to, I guess, brand myself and identify myself as the AfroEducator, because I think it's important that people know that who I am as an educator of color is a big part of how I operate in the classroom, and it also has a lot to do with why I choose to do some of the things the way that I choose to do them. A big part of who I am as the AfroEducator is a truth teller, and I bring a lot of that into my classroom. Just because I think it helps inform kids' perceptions. And even though I know there's a lot of debate about how much kids should and shouldn't know, I think there's appropriate ways to make sure that they know the whole truth about everything. So I'm able to infuse a lot of social justice type things, at times semi-controversial topics, and I just want to be able to give kids the tools to start developing their own opinions. And I feel like a big part, or one of those big tools, is the entire truth. So I'm really hoping to be able to share with other educators how to do that and how to do it appropriately, because I think sometimes with hard topics or topics that may make some people uncomfortable, especially in the classroom, a lot of times we can choose to leave out some of those things because we're unsure how the kids will respond, or we're unsure how we'll respond or how we'll feel about it. And sometimes we're unwilling to talk about those things because of the potential discomfort. So I'm hoping to be able to use this channel to share how I'm able to do that. So I really am excited for some of the videos that I have planned about how I tackle tough topics in the classroom, and how I'm able to do so in a way that's still appropriate for kids, but also still tells that entire truth. Before I continue, I'm sorry the lighting keeps changing, but I think it's the Google thing behind me. So just get that out of the way. Anyway, also I want to use the AfroEducator to connect with other educators beyond my local area and beyond the districts that I've already worked in. And I think I said that before. So I'm really hoping to be able to just grow my network and be able to interact with more educators and to enhance myself as a professional through doing that. And then finally, I really am just hoping to just share the experiences that I've had after 7 years, 4 classrooms, 2 grade levels, 2 districts, 2 schools. I just really feel like I have a lot that I can share and a lot that I want to share and a lot that would help other educators, other teachers. It would just even inform those of you who follow me who are not teachers and who are just curious. I just want a platform to be able to share. And if you follow me on Instagram, especially, I can be a bit of a rambler, but I also feel like I have just a lot of different ideas and a lot of different perspectives based on where I've been as a teacher, the interactions that I've had, and the different things that I've done. So I'm just really excited to launch the channel and to be able to talk about it, and hopefully y'all will be following me. And I mean, it's kind of going to be that.